Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa or Missa. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today's a very exciting video. I didn't plan on filming this today, but I got a lovely box in the post. I opened it and it was this. Somebody, and I don't know who yet as of editing, hopefully their name will be up on screen at this point, sent me this in the post, and I know it was one of my sausages because the label on the box says, I think it's Missa Sausage Sucker Ross. I'll put a picture up on screen. So I know it's a sausage. And they sent me this in the post. So whoever you are, thank you. Oh my lord. What? Blown away. I can't even, I think my mind can't quite comprehend that someone sent this to me as a present. Like I don't understand. Anyway, as a palette video, what I'm going to do is swatch this all as usual, then I'm going to do this look on my eyes, and then at the end I'll give you my thoughts on the palette. This is obviously super duper expensive, not something I would have purchased for myself, but I can't believe I now have it to play with it. So if you want to see all the swatches and you want to hear my thoughts on it as I apply it, and then afterwards, then all you gotta do is keep on watching, because how else are you going to be able to know? Unless you just skip through the video and just hear me rambling. What fun is that though? Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, here's the palette. Mine looks really banged up because I have used it and abused it already. Here it is. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to swatch it row by row. I'm not going to prime my arm. We're just going to swatch it, see what happens. I've swatched them all already, like on my finger. And we're just going to go from there. So if you want to see the swatches, let's jump into it. I love swatching smaller palettes because it does not take me like half an hour. That's the whole palette swatched, and I would say it swatches pretty darn great. I only swatched this one once, this like, what's it called, Aerialist, and I only swatched this one once, Canon. They didn't need swatch twice, to be quite honest. I'd say the only one that really did, well, this green didn't swatch as great as I thought it would, called Flip. But it does build up when you put a few swatches on. I mean, that's impressive, right? Look at that. Like, these two colours are just calling my name. I didn't even use this blue today because of my last look was like a shimmery blue. But anyway, that's the swatches. If you want to see me put it on my eyes and hear my thoughts about it then keep on watching. Get that off. Look at my wee palette already. She's so messy. I'm going to clean it up and then put it pride of place on my shelf. So yeah, if you want to see me put it on my eyes, then just do keep on watching. So I've already primed. I've actually used my MAC paint pot in soft ochre, which is almost finished. Yes, I am still in my dressing gown. Full pyjamas actually. Haven't even changed. Haven't brushed my hair. Whatever, we'll deal with it. I am going to first of all take the shade Magic, which is a glorious, like, purpley blue. I think it's more purple than blue. Look at the pigment on that. Oh, I need to stamp it round. Quite a lot of fallout with this palette. Sorry, the cats are playing in the boxes. Yeah, quite a lot of kick up in the pans and then fall out on the face. Doesn't bother me. I would always do my eyes before my base anyway. Or at least like 99% of the time. I'm just going to use that same shade but on a wee bit of a fluffier brush. Just diffuse the edges. I wonder if I'll have issues on this side. I was having a few issues of patchiness on the other side, but I wonder if it's because I've tried to do my makeup like 7 times today and it's just not been working. So I've like wiped it off and started again, wiped it off and started again. So I'm wondering if and I always do it on this eye. So I was wondering if maybe that was the reason that I was getting a little bit of patchiness. So we'll see as we play with this eye. And if it doesn't happen, then that was the reason. And so far, so good. Okay, then I'm going to pick up the shade Joker, one of the best films that I've ever seen. I saw that in cinema 7 times. Right, I'm going to actually like stamp this on first. Like 50% on the purple, 50% off. I'm not going to lie. I have had a couple issues blending with this palette, but I'm not sure if it's the palette or if it is like the color choices and I'm just trying to blend shades together that don't really want to blend. Do you know what I mean? I did actually try like prior to this one, but I added orange in and it went very muddy looking. And also I didn't want to do purple into pink into orange because I thought I'd get yelled at, so I decided to restart and not use the orange but use the pink. I really like this shade actually, it's very pretty. It's like a nice raspberry. Okay, and then I took Pantomime, which is like pantomime, but Funtomime, you know what it is. And I'm going to start by, this colour is extraordinary, I have to say. Like, of all the colours I've used today, this one has just like blown my little socks off. Wow. It's so opaque, it's so like neon pastel, it's just sickening. I can't even describe what it feels like. Oh, it's just beautiful. And it's such a contrast to these like purples and pinks. I just think it's ridiculously beautiful. It just pats on in a glorious way. Just soften it a wee bit at the edge. It doesn't disappear when you blend it, it's just, oh! Oh! Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Probably not. So I decided to put it down here as well. Just like, look at the opacity. What's that about? Then I'm going to take a bit of Flip and I'm going to wet it actually. I'm just going to place this the center bottom. Just trying to use a bunch of shades, have a bit of fun. Use as many as possible really. Need more of that over here now. It's a really pretty shimmer, but I don't feel like you're seeing it at all, like for what it could be. Like down here, it's not really showing up like how like it really looks. Oh, it's a bit better on my finger actually. It's just such a small area to use your finger. Right, I'm just gonna keep blending. I don't know if you can see just like where my crease is. I feel like it does look a bit patchy compared to my lid here and then here. Just that like dark purple called Magic. But I'm sure I can just like, yeah, see if I just pat it back on, then boom, the pigment is there. But maybe it's just when blending it, it goes a little bit, yeah, a little bit hard to work with, which is not really something you want for a palette this expensive, but it could just be, I mean, this is the kind of thing, this is a first impression. I don't like poo-pooing things on a first impression, but I'm just, you know, stating what I'm seeing. So I'm just going to spend a bit of time just blending this purple and pink and just encouraging them to just meet up in the middle, make a baby together, you know, live happily ever after. And then we will move on to some shimmers and just farting them on the lid. Sure, we'll fart them onto the lid. Okay, it's honestly as good as I'm gonna get it, and I think once I got lashes and like my base on and stuff, I mean, I hope it'll come together. At this point I feel a bit like dubious, but we'll see. I am going to take the shade Snow Cone, which is just really beautiful. It's just a gorgeous shade, let's be honest. I'm going to wet it. Splidge, splidge. And, oh! What was on like the front third? Gorgeous shimmer. It's like a silver, but like a greeny, like ever so slightly minty green silver. Very pretty. Very impactful. Even dry, it's really pretty. But obviously, I mean, most shimmers work better wet. Everything's better a bit wet, innit? Then I'm gonna say, oh, little razzle dazzle. This gorgeous, like, pink cranberry. Also wet. Slap this on the middle. Or, as the professionals say, fart it on the middle. It's very pretty. Oh, it's very pretty. I don't use shimmery pink enough. I use matte pink an awful lot, but never really shimmery pink, and I feel like I need to use it more because it's stunning. I don't know if you can see on the other side, it just feels a bit like it's disappeared, this bright pink. I have to like keep reapplying it with my finger to make it more intense. I don't know, am I being very picky? I can't tell. Like, I do think I hold a palette of this price and this luxuriness, you know what I mean, to a higher standard than other like palettes, but I still don't feel like I'm being more picky than usual. Then I'm going to pick up Act on my finger and pop this on the outer corner. You know, I'm quite enjoying these not defined cut crease looks recently. Who am I? What's wrong with me? Am I ill? Call a doctor. Send help. I feel like that's just very kind of, it's not making a huge impact, but it is nicer than just like the matte purple that was there. A bit more pink. Under my brow, I'm taking the shade Aerialist. Wet. Slap it on under here. Really stunning shade. It's like a pinky champagne. It's gorgeous. And then I took a little bit of Razzle Dazzle as well, just for a bit of fun. It's kind of what this palette's all about, right? Just pop that under there. Right, I'm gonna go clean up, put my base on, lashes and all that, and I'll come back and we'll see what we think. I've got a lot of fallout to clean up. This is a very, very messy use palette, so I would not personally do my base first, but I'm gonna definitely work on my eyes a little bit. But I don't know, I feel like there's something that's not quite working, but it's most likely just my skills. We'll see. Let me just have a wee play and drink my Fanta. Okay, I finished off the rest of my makeup with my eyes. Put on lashes. These are House of Boo lashes in the style Boo. I've wanted to try these forever, and my friend Anne-Marie sent me them today in the post, as well as chocolate, which you can see. I'm going to eat that later. Anyway, I adore these colours together. What is that? I adore these colours together. This like bright pastel turquoisey beautiful blue with this purple like pop of pink in the middle. All I'm going to say, and I don't know if it's me, I don't know, I struggle a little bit with this thus far in my playing with it. So on first impression, like, I can't say to you yet, go and get this palette, it's incredible. I think this blue is out of this world. I also really love this pink. This pale pink is almost too pale even for my skin. The shimmers are stunning. You'll have seen in the swatches, the mattes are beautiful. Like, they do perform really well, and I don't have patchiness on this eye. So the little bit that I have on this eye, I think is just from me having like scrubbed my eye like 7 times trying to come up with a makeup look. I'm trying to pay for the new Soph collection, and it's just like, I don't think it's working. Yeah, I don't know, I'm struggling because some of what I used worked so well, and other shades that I used, I don't know, like I feel like the pink in the middle is kind of faded and like you can't see it so much. I also feel like even the like silver shimmer at the front, like I don't know if they're really popping that much. Maybe I need to put down, like clean up below, put down a base and then put them on. I'm not sure. This is just a first impression, so we can't, you know, we have to take everything with a pinch of salt. I don't know, maybe on my next play with this I'll be utterly blown away. Maybe on my next play I'll be like, nah, it's garbage. I don't know, I hope it's not. I hope that's not the case. It can be. It's Natasha Denona. Like, she charges these prices and has this kind of cult status for a reason, I feel. It's just maybe an off day for me, I'm not sure. I certainly enjoyed playing with it, and I can't believe I have this in my collection and that I can like sit and play with it some more and just experiment. I really want to do purple into orange into pink. Like, please just let me do that and don't tell me it's the same as what I always do, please. So yeah, I don't know, first impressions, there's some hits, there's some misses from what I can see. I don't particularly like this design on the packaging, but I do love this like pastel blue, and I love how the inside tray is like pastel purple. It's so pretty. And yeah, thank you again to whoever sent this to me. Hopefully by the time I've edited this video I'll know who sent this to me. I cannot believe somebody would send something like this to me. I just feel so inadequate to get presents like this in the post, and I get really awkward, so thank you so much. I am gonna go and take some photos and then do the swatches, which I haven't done yet, so I'm excited to swatch it all and see how they come out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, tell me, do you want me to use this in another video very soon so that we can have another good play with it and see what happens. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out 3 videos a week. And yeah, I'm going to piss off and see if I can actually buy this Soph collection. Why is it not loading? Have you seen that palette? My lord, I can't wait to get it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye!